think I figured it out. Ah, okay, now I just have to delete my other live stream and wait for people to come and hang out with me. Okay, let's see. Channel. Just take a minute. I gotta delete my other one. So this is my first live stream, so it might take me just a minute to get everything set up. Okay, someone is here. I don't know who it is though, because I can't see. Who's here? Say hello. Hello, hello. I think I'm on here. Sorry guys, I'm just taking a minute to close down my other streams so it's not so confusing. Okay, I found my other ones. I'm gonna delete those and then we'll get to it. How's everybody doing today? Okay, so I'm gonna delete that one and then we'll keep the one that's going. Delete. Delete. Yes, delete forever. I'll get started in just a minute. Okay. I think I got that one deleted. Okay. And we're back. So, thanks for hanging out. I don't know who's here yet. It says one person's here. But this is my hotel room right now. It's not very big, but it does the job right. I'm in Dania Beach, Florida. I'll show you all out the window real fast. Let's see. Dania Beach, Florida. That's what it looks like. And I'm trying to figure out if we should move or not. Hi, Lauren. How are you? So basically right now, hi guys, welcome to my stream. Thanks for coming. This is my first one, so it's like a rough draft, okay? But right now, currently, hey Lauren, hey Kim. So right now we live in Tulsa, Oklahoma, okay? And we own a 3-bedroom home. We own 3 cars. We have 3 cats. We have 3 of a lot of things. And it's taken us a while to get those things. I'm 30. My husband is 34 as of yesterday. And we're just kind of looking for change. We're thinking about moving here to Dania Beach, Florida. My husband got a job interview. I know it's a really strange time to have a job interview with COVID and all. But we flew up here and we took serious precautions and wore masks and gloves and all that good stuff. But we're here now and we're trying to get the feel for the land. So he is actually doing a working interview this week at a place called the Creative Workshop. They have some really cool cars and the weather is really nice down here. So let's real quick, we'll run through like a real quick pros and cons list. So pro for Oklahoma is that we have cars, we have our home that we own, and we have family there. Some pros for moving to Florida would be possible advancement in job opportunities. If they offer him more money to move up here, that would be good. Also, the weather is a lot nicer here most of the time. It doesn't like today. It's December, obviously, and it's like this is I think the coldest it's gotten, but it's like 60 degrees right now. And another pro would be just able to start a blank slate, start over, maybe start making healthier habits, meeting new people. Now the pros now let's go to the cons, okay? So you guys help me see things a different way or make a better decision, because right now it's just so up in the air and we have no idea what to do. So the cons for staying in Oklahoma is that things will kind of remain the same, as in, so let's see, Tulsa, Oklahoma to, I actually don't know. So Tulsa, Oklahoma to Dania Beach, Florida. Let me look that up real fast and we'll see, because I'm not sure exactly how long it is away. Okay, so by car, it's 21 hours and 6 minutes. So it's quite a long way from family and friends. So, but yeah, the cons of staying in Tulsa are obviously the weather. Just kind of, like I said, remaining comfortable and just kind of doing the same thing we've always done. And I mean, I guess that's that. The cons for moving to Florida is we would have to give up 2 of our cars because there's really no parking here. You're lucky to get 1 parking space. And if you go to the beach, it's like $20 to park there. So most people Uber or ride their bikes. Another con would be we'd have to sell or rent our home. And that's a tough one to chew. It's just so up in the air right now, and we're really not sure what to do. And I know a lot of you haven't actually met me in person, but I don't know. I mean, what do you think? Basically, the whole reason we're thinking about moving is for a job. It's just career advancement. My husband's not seeing a lot of a future in his work that he's working at right now. Like he's getting a paycheck, but he's not sure if that will last forever. And honestly, it's scary times right now. A lot of people are out of work and they're losing their homes, and we're just trying to make the best decision possible. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos on how to make big decisions and just, see what we can do to make the best out of the situation, basically. Yeah, we're definitely taking it serious, Lauren. Just trying to look at it from all angles and just see what we can do. Yeah, I'll need to find a new job as well, because before COVID, I was acting. I was with an agency out of Oklahoma called, I was with BK, and then I moved to the Tab agency and from Oklahoma. And then COVID started and it got kind of dangerous. And so I quit doing that. I have been cleaning houses here and there, but I haven't had steady work. So, it would be interesting to move here and get a feel for the land and see if maybe jobs are better here. I don't know. I mean, I've heard that, acting is better in this area. But then again, you have to worry about COVID. There's just so much to worry about right now. It's a really weird, my husband and I keep saying it's a really weird year to be alive. But I don't know, have any of you all made a huge move before? Thank you. Have any of you all made a huge move before? And what were some of the challenges you had to face? And ultimately, what kind of decision did you make? We don't know what to do right now. It's totally 50-50. It's just a really big change. If we moved up here, we would be completely on our own. And I'm sure that we would make friends over time and we would make connections, but we have no family up here, anything. And we would miss our family a lot. In a way, it's kind of exciting to think about getting it on your own and spreading your wings and just seeing if you could make it. Yeah, change is good for the soul, Kimmy. That's true. Change is good for the soul. I mean, even I have a bipolar disorder and I have severe depressive episodes, but I have to say that even being up here this past week, I have felt really renewed and refreshed. And it might just be because of all the responsibilities back at home I'm not having to worry about right now. I'm honestly just being able to get up in the morning and actually do my makeup and just spend a little bit of time on myself, which is not something that I do very often. Sometimes I like the idea of a fresh start. Yeah, I mean that's kind of how we're looking at it. I mean, this like I said, this year's just been so weird. So the idea of kind of picking up and changing everything and just starting fresh sounds really exciting. But we just want to make sure that we're making the right decision, you know? It's I don't know, it's so weird. Ugh, so weird. We've we've tried to move before. This was probably 4 or 5 years ago. We tried to move to Georgia, but we realized that we didn't like the area and we were really homesick, so we came back. But things are a lot different now and we're more established, so it could work. Um, ties us to stay basically is just the comfortability of knowing that, you know, we know where everything is, our family's there. Um, it's not a bad place. I mean, we own a home. There's just a lot we would have to give up, um, for the possibility of advancement, possible advancement. Now, it's not to say that we couldn't advance in Oklahoma. It's just that we've gotten so comfortable there that we haven't, you know? We're just kind of like, oh, okay, we can do whatever we want. We don't have to go exercise. We don't have to go, you know, get a better job. I don't know. That sounds kind of silly because I know there's that old saying, wherever you go, that's where you are. So, you know, there's a chance that we could move here and nothing could change. I don't know. This is why I'm on because I just have so many things running through my mind and I'm really not sure which direction to go. I think a lot of it will probably depend on, like, my husband went to work yesterday and he's going to work for the rest of the week. I think a lot of it will depend on kind of what they offer him, because he's making $22 an hour in Tulsa. And that's kind of like capped out. They don't really pay you anymore for the job he does in Tulsa or in the Oklahoma area, really. But here in Dania, there's a possibility he could be paid more. Now, the cost of living also goes up. So it's like you have to balance that. Lauren, I always admire people who have lived in different places. You gain so much life experience and friendships. That's true. I mean, before I got with Luke, I was kind of like a gypsy. Like, I just want to travel and move a lot, you know, be kind and live off the kindness of others, like just kind of, you know, trade things. Like, I've always been like that. And then here comes Luke and he provides me with the stability and comfort, which is amazing because I don't feel like I ever really had that. But I do crave adventure and different things. And I never really saw myself, this is a little morbid, but dying in Oklahoma, you know, kind of like you grow up in this town and you live there forever and that's all there is. So, you know, the possibility of moving is very exciting. They have a lot of autocross up here, and that's something that my husband really likes to do. We have both done it in the SCCA autocross, but we'd have to bring our car up here, which is the 1982 Volkswagen Rabbit, and we'd have to find a place to kind of park it because, like I said, parking is limited. So there's a lot to think about. I don't know, some of you that just joined, but this is my hotel room I'm staying in, just a small hotel room. I'll show you all the view if I can. See if you can see that. I don't know, but I don't know if you can see it on there. It's kind of like Dania Beach out there. I mean, there's a lot to do outdoors here. There's the beaches, of course. There's a lot of people biking. There's lots of restaurants. Yeah, the weather is really beautiful up here. So, oh, are you in the UK? See, that's another place I've always wanted to visit. I've always wanted to visit the United Kingdom. I think that'd be so cool. So where is everyone at in this chat? Where does everyone live in this chat? I would like to know. Have you always lived in the UK, Lauren? Have you ever traveled outside of it or anything? I've lived in a few different states over time. I've lived in Oklahoma and lived in Louisiana for a bit, Idaho, Texas, kind of in my younger days. But I don't know, it seems a lot more progressive here in Florida than it does in Oklahoma, which we really like. There's a lot more diversity here. Definitely. It kind of seems like more our bag, but again, it's like that comfort, and just buying our home 2 years ago, it's like we own a home and are we willing to give that up, Love to visit America. Yeah. You wouldn't want to visit right now, but maybe in like a few years it might be better. It's kind of crazy here right now with COVID. I know that's kind of everywhere though, right? It's not just here. It's kind of all over. So but yeah, let's think. I don't know. I mean, when we first got here, let's see, we went to this little bitty Italian restaurant. It was really chic and had a glass of wine and some really good food. I actually have been recording over the past couple of days, just our trip here and everything. It's just in clips. It's not a lot, but I'll put that up whenever we get back. Oh, really? See that? So your first vaccines happened today. That's really interesting. I've been trying to keep up with that. So is it mostly someone texted me, sorry. Is it mostly healthcare workers, frontline workers that get it first, or how does it work? Is it like a lottery system? Sorry, someone texted me. Yeah, I don't know when we're going to get ours. I know they're working on it, but I don't know. I don't know. That's really, really cool. Well, I hope, things get better there. That would just be amazing. We are here until Sunday. So we'll have, after my husband gets off work about 4:30 and he's literally 3 minutes away. Like I could walk and go pick him up. So that's kind of cool. Actually, the other day I did walk and go pick him up and we missed each other. And then we had to meet back up. It was funny. But yeah, we'll be here till Sunday. So we'll have, like on Friday, if he decides maybe it's something that he's liking and we talk about it and we decide, then on Saturday we'll go around and we'll start looking at places to possibly move. And if not, he decides maybe Oklahoma is looking better for us. We decide that. Then we'll probably spend that day either going back to the beach or possibly going to, God, I can't remember what it's called, but basically you get on these rafts and, hey, David, but you get on these rafts and it's like a boat raft. I don't know how to explain it really, but there's this guy who takes you down there and you're in the middle of the Everglades and there's gators all around you and they just have this big stick. So if a gator gets up on the boat, they just like push it off. But I don't know. That sounds really exciting to me. You like it? Like I visited places and thought, yes, I could live there. Yeah, I mean, so far we like it. Definitely more than Georgia, but we don't know if we like it enough to give up all of our, give up our home and give up our cars and our time with family and everything like that. Plus, we have 3 cats, so we're going to be moving. If we decide to move, we'll be moving 3 cats across, driving 21 hours. So. Hey, David. So have you ever lived here before, David? Or did you just visit? Because I came here when I was a kid once, but I don't really remember it too much. But right here, right now in December, it's like 60 degrees. But they say in the summer it gets really hot. Like from June, July, August, they say the sweat just pours off of you. So it's like, freeze in Oklahoma or sweat in Florida. I mean, they each have their pros and cons. But when did you visit? To Tampa and Sarasota. We're in Dania Beach right now, so it's south of Fort Lauderdale. It's pretty cool. We like it. And I mean, we're here in December, so we don't really know how hot it's gonna be. Like you can give somebody a number, but until you really feel it yourself, it's kind of difficult for the mind to understand. Yeah. But did you come during the summertime? And like, is the humidity really bad? I've heard it's just so bad. The H word in heat. Yeah, yeah. Well, where do you live, David? Da, 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 da. David's pretty cool. His channel, he does a lot of electronic reviews, and he helps you learn about computers and software stuff. So if you're into that, David can help you out. He's really, really nice. Lauren, what kind of stuff do you do on your channel? Do you have a YouTube channel where you do stuff? Like, do, 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 do. I don't know what I'm going to do today yet either, because like I said, this area it looks really cool, but I'm just not sure if it's safe enough to walk around alone yet, and we don't have a car, so I'd probably have to Uber wherever I went. Not really sure. Oh, very cool. Very, very cool. I'm gonna go watch one of your videos later today, because I'm just at the hotel today, just hanging out. I mean, I might read some books later. I'm about halfway through this one. I don't know if you guys like to read, but my cousin got me this one. It's the More or Less Definitive Guide to Self-Care. It's really neat. Sometimes I forget to do self-care a lot of times, but it's like an A to Z of self-care items. So it's really, really cool. And this other one I got is called The Urban Monk: Eastern Wisdom and Modern Hacks to Stop Time and Find Success, Happiness, and Peace. And I haven't started reading that one yet, but I'm really excited about that as well. So that'll be cool. And I'm right here by the window, so I might take my binoculars out later and just look over that way and see how far I can see. Yes, self-care is so important, and it's something I forget to do so much at home. So up here I've just been doing it. Yeah, I bet the traffic in New York, David, is probably even crazier than here in Florida. Here, one thing I've experienced that I haven't ever experienced in Tulsa is just, maybe it's just bigger cities, you know? Tulsa's a city, but it's not like a big city like in New York or Florida. But here, people are really aggressive. Like the hotel that we're at the True Hilton, and right here on the street, it's a street, but it's also like a highway. It's kind of weird. It looks like a street, but it has a highway number. And it says it's 35, and people go like 50, 55 through there. And they turn corners really sharp, and people are constantly like honking at each other, and it's just so strange. I mean, you think the driving is crazy in Oklahoma, Kimmy? Come down here. It's way different. Oh, man. I don't know if I could go much faster than down here. Honestly, I'm like, do I want to drive in this area? Or do I just want to Uber? Oh, man. So what are you all up to today? I don't know what I'm going to do today yet. It's a really nice day, but I don't know. I just don't know if it's safe for me to be walking around by myself out there. Yeah, yeah. And Kimmy, you know how the traffic in Texas is, right? Well, I mean, the streets here, there's not like 5-6 lane streets like there are in Texas, but it's still pretty busy and pretty erratic. It's not as bad as Texas, though. I'll give it that. Oh, yeah. Well, I hope your day's going well at work. What are you up to, Lauren, today? Did you like it in Tulsa? How'd you feel about it? Were the people nice? Because you know what's strange is people, like, whenever you're leaving Tulsa or Oklahoma, they're always like, oh, it's the people aren't as polite and nice like they are in Oklahoma. And I'm like, are we nicer there, or is that just I don't know. What do you guys think? Yes, the highways in Texas are insane. It's like you're on a roller coaster or something. Like those things are huge. Man, I wish we could go to a theme park while we're down here, but I don't think there's any super close. Like I don't know. I think it's expensive too. I like some food. Everyone wants to visit New York because Home Alone. Right? See, I mean, we do have places here. We do have a lot of different things to do, but honestly, like I want to visit UK, like New Zealand, friggin' uh, Canada. I just want to visit places outside of the United States to see the differences in culture, and I feel like I don't know, other places probably have like places like that, like New Zealand and stuff, probably have a lot less buildings around. You could just actually enjoy nature more. And those films. I was surprised how many shops there were in Tulsa to hick things, but that was about 20 years. Oh, do you mean to pond things? Is that what you're trying to say? Hick things, pond things? I would love to go to New York. I would love to visit New York also. That is one place I've always wanted to visit. One time I tried to talk Luke into moving there, and he was like, if we moved to New York, we would have to move on the outskirts because he's not really a people person and he doesn't want to live amongst that many people. So I don't really think having a car there is probably a great idea either because of the traffic I hear. So I've been a tour guide for many in New York. I was born in Brooklyn. Oh, that's cool. Brooklyn, baby. Yep, 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 yep. Yup, 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 yup. Hey, Maureen, how are you doing? Thanks for joining us. So I was just chatting with everybody about, living in Oklahoma now, thinking about moving to Florida, and I've been getting some really great advice from some people away from downtown New York City and Nassau County. Cool, cool. From the Philippines. Ah, awesome. I've never been to the Philippines either. I've only been out of the United States once to Mexico. I went to Yucatan, so that was cool. I was on a cruise. Just got my passport recently, so maybe we can do some more traveling after COVID is over. Yeah, lots of people. So, Maureen, how is your day going? You have anything exciting planned? Da, da, da. Oh, I'd love to visit the Philippines. That'd be cool. I just like the idea of traveling, and seeing different cultures and visiting places. It's exciting. It can get pricey though. That's the thing. I mean, if I had like unlimited money, I would just travel all the time. I'd just travel and look at things and take people out. Love to go to the Philippines. All right, guys, let's all make a trip to the Philippines, then we'll stop by the UK to see Lauren. Down? Yeah, very, very expensive. Like, there's some people on Instagram and YouTube, and they're like travel enthusiasts, that their parents probably had a ton of money and they're just able to do that. But it's still cool to watch all the different places they're able to go and see, and you kind of get to live vicariously through them. We're on YouTube. I used to travel around the world for business. Yeah, I mean, I could see that because even just a few hours in the plane, you're really tired, you're kind of washed out. But if you have the time and money, I would definitely give it a shot. Airport delays, getting stuck overnight in strange places. That sounds like an adventure to me. La, da, da, da. It's so strange that it's just so different here. I like it, but There's palm trees. I mean, it's sunshine out. There's not snow on the ground, and it's December. It's so strange. Forget about getting sick during a week. You need to be in 3 cities. That happened to me once. Oh gosh, I can't imagine. That'd be crazy. Like, what do? You have to go. You're there. I'm just looking at all the little buildings outside. There's this Russian Orthodox church over there, and it's got like this gold-plated top on it. That's what I'm looking at right now. Ooh. I'm going to show you all around in here real fast, okay? Ooh, Norway. Jealous. That sounds so fun. All right, I'm going to show you all. Can I turn this camera, or do I just have to? Okay, I guess I just have to carry it. But, so this is our first, let me turn some lights on in here. This is like our first experience at really tiny living at all. It's really small in here. But this is our closet space right here. Look, that's it. So most of our stuff is still in our bags. I mean, we do have this area too for like hats and coats. And then we have our mini fridge, our tiny little baby fridge. Got a few things in there. Got some food for the week up here. That's pretty much it. That's the whole thing. Bye, Maureen. Thanks for coming by to say hey. I don't know. I still haven't made a decision, but it's cool getting on and getting to chat with friends and stuff about, what they think about moving and everything. It kind of helps put things in perspective a little bit and helps pull me out of my mind and, get some new opinions on things. It definitely helps a lot. I really appreciate you guys. I do. I feel like if we lived here, we'd probably just be at the beach a lot. Get some sun on this pale skin of mine. I definitely will. And I really appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out with me today. It was really fun. I mean, don't know anybody here yet, so it's nice to be able to get online and chat with some friends. And Lauren, I'm going to go check out some of your new videos today. And I'll check some of yours out too, David, because I'm in the hotel all day and I have nothing else to do. I have not taken the dive into live broadcasting yet. Honestly, I was really, really nervous about it today. I was like, I'm going to get on here and no one's going to show up. But I had a few people show up and I'm really excited. Thank you guys so much. Hey, when you want to do your live broadcast, just let me know and I'll be there, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and get off here for now. Thank you guys so much for coming and supporting me and helping me make big decisions. I love you all, and I hope you have an awesome Tuesday. Bye.